Not me always fixing my bangs.
A few moments later.
Okay.
Bruh.
Okay, I'm really ready now. In this video, I'm going to be talking about 4... What's up, guys? Jenna Puzio here, founder of FillYourBooks.com, six-figure hairstylist, where we have helped thousands of hairstylists and beauty professionals grow their clientele and just build a life that they love. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about 4 lessons that I learned in 2022. The reason I wanted to do this is, 1, I like watching other people's videos of these, so hopefully you enjoy watching this one, but this year was one of the toughest years in business and in my life, but it was also one of the best. And I really just want to share the things that I learned from it, because going through tough times is never a bad thing. It's where we learn the most lessons, and I definitely learned a ton of them. So let's dive into it. The first lesson, going to be a little bit more low-key here, is using your calendar. And if you are truly trying to make a change in your life, maybe you're trying to go to the gym more consistently, or you're trying to just build a new habit, and you 100% actually want to make a change, use your calendar and actually stick to it. Because if you want to build a new habit, you have to make it obvious and you have to make it easy for yourself. And if you look at your calendar and you see all the things that you have to do, it's right in front of your face, right? So you have to do them. But if you're someone who writes it down in your calendar and then you're still not doing the things you need to be doing, you need to look inwards and really figure out, do I actually want to achieve this goal? Because at the end of the day, you're the only one who can make you do the thing that you're trying to accomplish, right? The calendar is just there to remind you and make it easy and obvious for yourself. And let me tell you, that calendar, Google Calendar, my favorite, shout out, sponsor me, is the best calendar. You can color code, you can coordinate with other people's calendars, right? Like it's the best. Using your calendar, if you want to be consistent, or if you want to build a new habit, or if you're just someone who wants to be on top of their shit, which if you're watching this, you're probably a business owner or you're a beauty professional, which means that you need to be on top of your shit. And if you're someone you don't want to let something slip by and you want to be a boss bitch, use your calendar. That's number 1. Number 2 is being honest with yourself and others. This is more so about trusting your intuition, right? If your gut is telling you, I feel like I should say something about this, or I don't like the way that this person's treating me, or my gut's telling me, I don't like the environment I'm in, I think I need a change, or I'm ready to grow to the next level, whatever it is, listen to your gut. Don't just put it to the side and put it off to tomorrow or whatever it is. Investigate what that thought is, even if it's just a fleeting one. Be honest with yourself and don't ignore it. Even if the idea that you're thinking of or the thought that you're having doesn't necessarily end up happening, or you end up moving in a different direction, you still have to investigate that thought or feeling that you're having, because that's how you learn to trust yourself and trust your intuition and know that I have my own back. I'm not going to ignore things that I think, or I'm not going to let myself get treated a certain way. That doesn't mean, if someone's not treating you the right way, to go and disrespect that person back. No, I think it's just a conversation that needs to be had, and a conversation that shouldn't be ignored. Because if we continue to ignore our intuition, we continue to lie to ourselves or constantly put emotional pillowcases around conversations that we're having with others, we learn to distrust ourselves. And we are teaching ourselves that our thoughts aren't accurate, or our gut isn't accurate, or my thoughts and feelings aren't important. And that's not true. Because in this world, you are the only person that you have. The only thing that you truly have control over is yourself and your thoughts. So it's very important to stay brutally honest with yourself and trust your gut. And also being honest with yourself in the sense of, if you're not sticking to your word, which is my next lesson, if you're not sticking to your word, that you can also be honest with yourself and realize, hey, I'm not being the person that I said I was going to be. And that leads me to lesson number 3, which is sticking to your word, which is all that you have in this world. If you say you're going to do something, if you say you're going to use your calendar and stick to it, or you're saying I want to build this new habit, or you're saying that I want to go above and beyond for my clients, or you're saying I want to start this new business, or you're saying by the end of 2023, I want to switch from commission to booth rent, or I want to have my own studio, or I want to open up my salon, or I want to offer this new service, right? And you say those things and your actions don't back them up, you're not sticking to your word. And then again, you're learning, I can't trust myself. That's what you're teaching yourself, that you can't trust you. And if you can't trust you, all that's going to lead to is anxiety, depression, and all around just not a fulfilled life, because you're the only person that you have control over. Your word is the only thing that you have control over. You don't have control over other people. You don't have control of the world. You don't have control of anything that's not in here. And you do have control of your thoughts, and you do have control of your actions. So if it's a commitment that you kept to yourself, you need to stick to your word. If you make a commitment with another person, you better stick to that commitment, and you better stick to your word, because that's how you would want other people to treat you. And life is all about mutual reciprocation. And again, your word is all that you have. So do the things that you say that you're going to do, and others will start to treat you the same. If you feel that you're not being treated the way that you should be treated, or you just want to give off that boss bitch energy, again, say the things or do the things that you say that you're going to do. And my fourth lesson, this is definitely not the last one, but my fourth lesson is slaying the dragon. What do I mean by this? This is my own coined term from reading all of my fantasy books that I'm looking over here. Like, come on. If this wasn't the best book that you read in 2022, get out of here. But anywho, I digress. Slaying the dragon. We all have that one thing that we put off to the side. It doesn't have to be one thing. Maybe it can be multiple things. Whether it's doing the dishes, doing your taxes, starting a new content series, getting out of your comfort zone with video content instead of just photo, whatever it is. We all put that one thing to the side until it bubbles and it festers and then it blows up in our face and then we feel like crap about it. Instead, if you get that feeling, and you all know that feeling that I'm talking about of like, I don't want to do this right now, run towards that thing and do it at 1,000 miles per hour. Will it be hard to do at first? Of course. But when you accomplish it, you're going to feel amazing and your confidence is going to skyrocket. And when your confidence skyrockets because you did something you didn't think that you could do or something that you didn't want to do, now every other thing in your life that you either don't want to, are scared to do, or you just don't feel like doing, your brain, you're now teaching yourself, I do things I don't feel like doing. I do things that are hard. I do things that don't come easy to me, because those are the things that make you grow. And if you're someone who constantly wants to grow and evolve, which if you want to be a happy human being, you should want those things, right? Slay the dragon immediately. Don't put things off. Be the person that gets shit done. So to recap, we have use your calendar. Use your calendar if you want to build new habits or you just want to stay organized and on top of your ish. Number 2, be honest with yourself and others and just trust your own instinct. Number 3, stick to your word, to yourself and to others. And number 4 is slaying the dragon. Go towards the thing that scares you head first and conquer it. I hope you guys like this video. The lessons I learned in 2022, like I said, this was a very, very hard year, but also a very exciting year. And I learned a lot, and I hope that you guys can take something from these lessons. And if you liked this video, you want more videos like this, drop a comment below, like it, share it, send me a message on Instagram if you'd like. My Instagram is @JennaPuzioHair. Also on TikTok @JennaPuzioHair. Send me a DM. I'd love to talk with you. Let me know if you just liked this video or if you have any questions or you just want to talk to me, because I want to talk to you. I want to connect with you. But yeah, I hope you all have a happy and healthy beginning of 2023. Hope you crush your goals. And if you want a community full of other beauty professionals who are wanting to crush their goals as well and you want to be supported, go to fillyyourbooks.com, check us out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.